Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have just seen the Courier, a 2020 release featuring Benedict Cumberbatch as a regular English businessman who is recruited by both the English and American governments to spy on Russia during the height of the Cold War. Before I get into that, let me remind you all that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. And 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the Big Blue for me. So, if you would be so kind as to comment on this video, like this video, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. You'll be doing something for a better world. Now on to our film. Well, it's pretty much the Benedict Cumberbatch show. Yes, and the first half of this movie is primarily the impact of espionage on this regular businessman and his family, which has its ups, has its downs, has its, all arounds, and of course, to me, kind of dragged a little bit. This is based on a true story, apparently. And this guy is supposed to be the most useful spy we had. And, what's going on there is that he's keeping tabs on the Russian nuclear program. So it's like if they catch him, bad things are going to happen. And, he's like, okay, I'm doing this for my family. I want to do well for them. I want to have a successful business. That's what I want to do. It's for king and country. It's for family. It's for love. And that's neither here nor there. But if you don't feel the tension, and I mean, it's the wife's performance is pretty reasonable. The son, not so much. I mean, he looks like sort of a typical oblivious son, but I mean, I don't think he's given much to do other than chew the scenery. Now, in the second half of the movie, things start heating up, and there's a crisis going on. I believe this is about when the barricade of Germany happens, and they've got they block off the Autobahn. So the United States is having to airdrop in supplies to its people in Berlin. And that is where the tension starts really going high. And you have this sort of idea of this guy as being the superhero. And then, of course, things take a turn for the worse because that's the middle of the movie. And Benedict Cumberbatch gets a chance to Benedict Cumberbatch. He is, of course, a fine actor. He does an incredible role. Portraying this man as a scared, superhumanized, super vulnerable individual. And yes, this is a master performance. Again, this is a master performance for people who don't mind sitting through the first half of the movie. And it's a little on the timely side because tensions are heating up with Russia. So yes, I would actually say this movie is a watch. It's a watch more for film snobs than anything else. It is primarily, Benedict Cumberbatch is trying to get himself some awards because this is a movie with a lot of talking in it and very little action. But, it is what it is. Again, it is a fine film. It's not the most entertaining film in the world. It's kind of the heavy, slow movie you watch to impress your girlfriend. But it's fine to put on your watch list. It's good enough that it does belong there. Yeah, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Hello there. This is El Mouso Fabuloso, and I would just like to say, have you noticed how ridiculously sexy Richard is? Well, yes, he is sexy, and he is helping the environment, promised to take a pound of trash out of the ocean through the company 4Ocean. Once he's monetized for every 1,000 subscribers he gets. He's already paid for 2 pounds, and as I film this, not even 2,000 subscribers and not monetized. So he is just an absolutely fabulous, sexy man, and you lucky dog, you could make him even more sexy by commenting and liking this video and giving him that thumbs up, and then subscribing and letting everybody know how absolutely sexy he is. Let's make Richard the sexiest man on earth, because we all know he is already. All right, we all know he deserves that. So yes, oh, so sexy. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm sexy too. Sexy in blue.